Hey guys, Robin Slayer here, and welcome back to Doki New Eyes. Sorry I haven't recorded this in a little bit. I said I was going to do it the other day, yesterday, but I didn't do it because I had stuff to finish up doing. This time I actually have a drink with me. This time I don't actually die. My voice dies during this, so I missed doing this, and I wanted to do this again. And we left off the live stream with one of these two choices, so it was either tell her about it or don't betray Natsuki. And I feel like, if I feel like if I choose this one, we're not gonna get much story. But yet again, you're betraying your friend's trust. But if you tell her, not Monica, about it, I don't know if we can do anything about it or what. So I kinda don't know, is the thing. I don't know what I wanna do and all that stuff, so I could always go back and do this again, do one of these two choices. Because either don't betray Natsuki or tell her about it. And that was the hard choice, and I still can't really choose right now because this is super difficult to work with. So, I'm gonna tell her about it, because if I don't, I'm betraying Natsuki though. If I betray Natsuki, I'm probably going to. Then again, Natsuki won't know unless Yuri slips up by accident. So I'm gonna tell her about it, and then I can always go back and still betray Natsuki at any point. Or I can go back right at the very end of the game and relaunch it. So I'm gonna tell her about it. Okay.
Maybe this is better. She needs to know. Well, you know how she left the room a little earlier? I remember. I followed her to the bathroom because I couldn't bear seeing her like that. She was coughing, and I suspect she was crying a little too. This is none of my business. I totally understand it, but I'm concerned. Because no matter what the root cause of the problem is, such a reaction isn't good. Whether it be about Jake or something else, even. Love.
Love, right? Do you think Natsuki's in love?
I take a few seconds to think. Now that I think about it, it can't just be a coincidence. Natsuki started acting this way since Jake joined the club. No, it's definitely not a coincidence. I think she may be.
And what do you think about it?
I thought about what you said. I was jealous. You were right. But I want the best for Natsuki, so I'll support her.
Good. That's exactly the kind of behavior that makes you a great person, Yuri.
No, I don't really think so. But thank you, Monica.
One day, you'll be able to understand that what you see isn't necessarily reality. You're not as bad as you think.
I play with my hair looking at the horizon. Maybe Monica's right, but I'm happy with my current situation as of right now. Monica and I stand there for a few minutes, looking at the surroundings, breathing in the fresh air. After a moment, I hear the fence move a little. I turn around to see Monica waiting for me.
We should get going, you know? Natsuki's gonna start wondering where we are.
That's right. Let's go.
God, I can't do my... Jeez, my throat is really dry.
We both exit the rooftop. Monica stays behind to make sure that the door is closed. A bit of unnecessary concern, but oh well. It feels good to be back inside. I was getting a little cold out. Monica's humming behind me. She's been in an awfully good mood today. It feels off. The recitation most likely altered my vision of things for today, though. I shouldn't trust myself. As soon as Natsuki sees us enter the room, she closes the closet door and walks toward us.
You two sure took your time. What did you need help with anyway, Monica?
Oh, I just...
She looks at me. I sense a cry for help. We had to go check up on the third floor since Sayori got some stuff there.
I see. You still took your time, though. What did you...
What? Did you miss us?
Of course. Well, I mean, it's more about the fact that I can't leave the club room if you don't close it, Monica. So I was kind of trapped in here.
Honorable motive indeed. Since you asked so nicely, I'll let you out.
Why, thank you, Prez. I'll get going. I'll see you two tomorrow.
Before Natsuki leaves the room, I call her. But wait. Do you mind if I walk home with you? I promise things won't end up like yesterday. Is she really hesitating?
I guess we can, yeah.
I sigh. I'm gonna ask her what's wrong. She's acting more and more distant. I don't like this. We both get going then. Monica, wanna come with us?
Oh no, it's fine. I still have a few things to finish here, so I'll stay in the club room a little longer. Go breathe some fresh air, you two.
Alright, see you later, Monica.
Later.
Before exiting the room, I glance at Monica one more time. She winks at me. She presumably wants me to support Natsuki. I'll do my best. Natsuki doesn't say a word on her way out of the building. She doesn't even look at me.
I really like this theme though. It's like the music is like this one's a little more chill and a little more bouncy. Not bouncy, but it suits Yuri. It's really nice. It's really nice. Alright, I'm getting off topic.
She doesn't even look at me. I'd like to tell her to say something, but I can't even come up with something to myself. Why are things so awkward? Natsuki. She turns around. She was thinking about something else.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to right click.
Would you like to take a little detour at the bridge? It won't take too long, I promise. But we said we'd talk for a little bit, right? Well, I look at my feet. I'd understand if you had better things to do, of course.
Well, if it doesn't take too long, then sure.
I smile to myself. Sweet, let's go then. I lead the way. Natsuki doesn't really look too motivated. I let her know what's on her mind. It makes my heart sink to see her like this. It's just horrible to see your friends suffer.
Ooh. But this is just regular roads though. This is just like a real road. So, not really interesting though.
The wind makes me shiver, but it feels so good to get some fresh, clean air. Natsuki's looking at the sea, not saying a word. Hey, Nats. She chuckles a little.
I already told you. Don't call me Natsu.
I know. So about today, I wanted to let you know that if I did anything wrong, I should apologize for that. I know I've been really pushy lately.
I'll tell you what's wrong. I can see you feel bad because of me, but things are complicated. There's been quite a lot on my mind lately. First,
she takes a deep breath.
Let's say I got yelled at quite a bit yesterday. So of course it made me feel a little bad. That's why I think we should try to hang out a little less. Oh, not that I want that to happen, of course, but I like to avoid hurting my father. You know,
it feels like I've been stabbed 1,000 times. I look at Natsuki's face. How could she remain so calm after saying such a thing? But Natsuki,
let me finish. Also, stop blaming yourself all the time. It hurts me, you know? Seeing how much you blame yourself because of me. Stop doing that.
She stares at the sky before continuing.
There's also that other problem. Don't make fun of me, alright?
No, I would never make fun of you.
Truth is, I can't really understand what I'm feeling. Ever since Jake showed up, I've been acting like an idiot. So I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry for hurting you, but I don't understand. Why does my heart beat so fast when he's near me? Why does time fly when we're talking? Why do I always see him in my mind, in my head? It hurts, Yuri. It truly does.
Without a word, I hug Natsuki. I don't care how weird it is. I just want to be there for her. I understand, Natsuki. I know how you feel. Don't feel the urge to apologize, please. If I have to stop spending so much time with you for your sake, then I will. Natsuki hugs me back, drying her tears from my shirt.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. We stay here for a little while before Natsuki finally lets go of me. As Natsuki steps back and looks at me.
You know, I'm glad you can understand.
It's my duty to, as your role model, you know?
Hey, that's my line.
Not anymore.
By the way, about Sayori, has Monaco told you anything about her?
She did tell me she was she did tell me to avoid sharing my poems with her. Why?
I was thinking it'd be nice to see her out of school. I'm probably going to see her this evening. You should do the same at some point. I'm sure she'd enjoy it.
Oh, of course.
Well then, I'll get going. Yuri, thank you.
No, thank you for telling me everything. Before she leaves, she tells me one last thing.
I was thinking. No, I keep right-clicking. Since we wrote similar poems today, how about we try to write about a similar subject again? Something easy to read, not particularly deep, just to see how we can portray it, you know?
That could be a good idea, indeed. She looks at the sea.
How about the beats?
Isn't it a little cliché?
Well, it's simple and inspiring. Oh, okay. So, because if the protag chooses you instead of Natsuki, you get the Goes Under the Light Part 2. But in this case, if you choose Sayori or Natsuki for poems, then you get one about a beach from Yuri. That's why they're mentioning a beach poem for the next day. Because I forgot that this is only day 3, and then day 4 comes in, and then the weekend, and then the festival, and then the whole game resets.
Very well. Let's write about the sea then. Natsuki nods and turns around. Before she takes a turn, I see her taking her phone out of her pocket. She's probably going to call Sayori. Why? How come she can't spend time with me, but spending time with Sayori is fine? Did I really do something wrong? No, Natsuki's words sounded genuine. I shake my head and I take one last look at the sea. Time to go home. As I take my time to walk home, I find myself thinking about what Natsuki told me. I should take some time to see Sayori. Maybe it'd make her more at ease to see her friends outside of school without having any pressure. But what are we supposed to do outside of school? We merely talk about literature when we're in the club room. I have no idea about anything she enjoys. What did Natsuki even plan to do with her? I should have asked her to get a general idea. I'll do my best then. I hope she's having an enjoyable evening at least. I put my bag on the couch, looking out the window. It's not even that late yet. I sit down on the couch, taking my book out of my bag. I usually would have finished it a few days ago, but I couldn't even bring myself to, considering the recent events. I cautiously left my sleeve. Recent events. I shiver a little. I'd better not think about it. I managed to forget about it since this afternoon. I've got to keep going. I said it wasn't necessary to stop, but if I get the occasion to, I'll seize it. I relax on the couch. I'm only halfway through my book. I guess now is a good moment to progress a little through the story. Oh. It isn't long before my mind starts imagining things again. The more I read, the less I'm focused. My mind keeps going back and forth between Natsuki and Jake. I'm nervously tapping my book with my fingers. The situation is irritating me. I can't tell. Am I feeling jealousy, anger, or sadness? Is it because my best friend wants to leave me? Because she wants to leave me for the one and only boy whose company I enjoy? This isn't right. Before I know it, I've closed my book and my face is buried in my hands. No, this isn't right. I get up from the couch. I wander around the living room, looking at everything and nothing at the same time. I can't focus. No matter what I do, it always comes back to the same problems. For someone who's used to a calm and serene atmosphere, this was quite the change for me. I stop in my tracks. I guess I could. Maybe. I quickly walk to my room. I open my closet. After a few minutes of rummaging through my clothes, I finally find what I'm looking for. I take off my school uniform and I put on a light shirt and track pants I've been keeping in there. Back then, whenever something was wrong, Mom would tell me to go running. I used to hate it at first, but I realized it's as good as any other way to forget about my problems. As good as. I glance at my arm. Is that? Of course, I could just go the easy way and do it again, but it just doesn't feel right. I can't do it now. I feel much better with light clothes on. I haven't run in a while, so I'm not too sure how long I'll last. I guess it will only do me good. I open my door, ready to go out. I walk a little to warm up. The air feels a little different now. It feels a little more fresh. I don't really know where I could run, but I don't want to be around my house right now. If I ended up meeting Sayori and Natsuki, it'd just be awkward. I break into a small run heading for the nearest open area. By the time I arrive, I feel like I've already warmed up. It's a little odd. I haven't exercised in a good month, but I'm still in pretty good shape. My breathing is regular. I take the time to look around me. I haven't been in this part of town in a while. It's still as enjoyable as I remember it, though. It smells like flowers. The breeze on my face is such a good feeling. I close my eyes for a few seconds, letting myself get absorbed by the regular rhythm of my breathing. I focused on my steps. I could probably do more than that. I want to be focused on my run. Only my run. Nothing else.
Oh, listen.
I suddenly speed up to a sprint. I can't describe how good it feels to be going so fast. The landscape is all blurry around me. My heart is beating so fast I can hear it in my ears. This is what I want. This is what I like about it. Adrenaline. That feeling that you're going to be beyond your own limits. I spread out my arms to feel the wind. How long has it been already? 1 minute? 5 minutes? I can feel my legs getting tired, but my speed remains the same. As long as I keep running, I will keep running. Focus. Focus. I can do this. Ow. My legs suddenly give up. I didn't slow down, so I lost my rhythm. I tried to do too much. I shouldn't have gone ahead of myself. Thank God I protected myself with my arms as I fell. My left arm hurts. I think it's bleeding again, but at least my body doesn't hurt. In fact, it feels pretty good. I may have pushed it to an extreme, but maybe it was a necessary evil. At least I feel calmer now. I stumbled to get back on my feet. Maybe it's time to go back home now. I feel exhausted. The walk home took considerably more time. I can't bring myself to move my legs fast enough. I really took it too far. I rest my head on the front door for a minute before finally getting back in my house. I feel incredibly dizzy. Part of me wants to write my poem, but I'm pretty sure it'd be better for me to rest. I lazily walk to my room. I let myself fall on my bed. For what feels like an hour, I just lay there, looking at the ceiling. My mind feels like one weird combination of emotions. I feel exhausted, but part of the anger I felt before running is still there. I can't get Jake's face out of my head. Is it wrong? Is it the same for Natsuki? She said she didn't understand what she's feeling, right? So we're not too sure if it's love? No, we're not sure. One thing's for sure. This run really helped me. I haven't felt this good for a long while. Except maybe for that. Without even noticing it, my eyes slowly close and I fall asleep with a smile on my face.
Oh. I need to... That was an interesting thing. We're finally on day 4 and it took about 20 minutes to get to. Actually, less than that. But we're 20 minutes into the video and we're finally entering day 4. The final day before the weekend. And then the festival starts soon. Which is good. Who is this talking? Is this still her dad?
Do you hate me, Yuri? You're looking at your feet. Don't you want to see me?
Why are you going to... Oh, hold on.
Why are you going to leave us?
Sadly, I don't have the right to decide about these things.
Ooh, Jesus. Something in the ear is getting into my nose and getting into my eyes. Jeez. Stop.
But why? Why can't anyone do anything for you?
This is how life goes. There isn't always a happy end. You'll understand it later in your life, sweetheart. Don't cry, Yuri. Please don't cry.
That's so sad. Wait, why did the screen change? Oh, this is just her eyelids. Oh.
I see a bit of light through my eyelids. Huh? I touch my cheeks. It looks like my skin is wet. Did I cry during my sleep? I must have had a bad dream. I can't remember much of it though. I wet my face with my sleeves. I was still wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I guess I fell asleep immediately after coming back home. I managed to sit on the side of my bed. I feel a little dizzy, but a good night's sleep helped me clear my mind a little. It takes some time to breathe in a little before I finally getting up from my bed. Oof. My muscles ache. Maybe I should have stretched a little before going to sleep. Better late than never, I guess. I stretch, relaxing my muscles a little. My stomach suddenly growls. I didn't actually eat anything yesterday, did I? I chuckle a little. Better late than never. And I also have to take a shower and write a poem and read a bit. I need to manage my time a little better. I start off with breakfast. I'm starving. I open the fridge. There they are, waiting for me. The infamous eggs.
God, it's like the eggs are the enemy here for her.
I could try cooking them again. I'll have to make sure I don't burn the house down. After a few seconds of serious debate, I grab 2 eggs from the fridge and try frying them in the frying pan. Eggs, here I come. Soon enough, my meal looks ready. So far, so good. I'm not moving from here. Not until I get to eat properly. I take a plate out and I put my eggs on it. Time to taste my... It tastes good? I made something edible?
It's so weird. It's getting a little good bit of a chuckle. Like getting a little bit like, I'm not like laughing too much. Like a brand new day was super funny. But I got something. Oh god, I'm so tired. I'm still really tired. It's still early in the morning.
I did it. It's such a small accomplishment, but I'm proud of it. It'd probably be pointless to tell anyone else, but I'll remember it. I quickly finish my eggs. After a quick glance at my phone, it's clear I don't have much time until school starts. I don't know what I should do first. Should I write a poem or just take a shower? It'd most likely be wiser to take a shower. I smell like sweat. It just make it harder to concentrate while writing a poem. I enter the bathroom. I'll have to make it quick. I'll never get tired of taking a nice hot shower. My muscles feel slightly better. I glance at my phone once again. Did I stay under the water that long? School starts in 10 minutes. There's no way I'll ever find the time to write a poem. My last option would be the lunch break, but there's nothing wrong with it, actually. I quickly reach my bag, still on the couch. I look through it to see if I haven't forgotten anything. At the bottom of it, I spot my blade, still bloody from yesterday. I examine it a little. No, I won't need it today. I put it on my coffee table. I'll put it away tonight. My run was more than enough to calm me down. The day will go fine. I just know it. I quickly exit my house, locking the door behind me. I'd like to run to school, but people would probably stare at me. And honestly, my legs hurt way too much. I'll just have to pray to arrive on time, at least. Natsuki didn't have to hang out with me this morning. It still hurts to know that she wants to spend less time with me, but it's for her sake, right? I can't accept it. I have to accept it. I speed up. As unbelievable as it sounds, I'm on time, and I'm not even out of breath. Impressive. Without waiting, I immediately head for my building. After all the looks I got for being just a little bit late, I don't want to have to ever be tardy again. Everyone's already hurrying in class. Thank God. 1 minute late, and I would have had to go through it all again. I sat down on my desk. Usual routine. Everyone's chatting and having fun. I get my notebook out of my bag. I'd love to start working on my poem, but I just can't feel any kind of inspiration. I rest my head on my palms, looking outside. I wonder what Natsuki's doing right now. Or Jake. I sigh and I look at the board. I guess there's no way for me to know. Whew. The school bell startles me. I had almost lost hope. I thought I'd never hear it ring the end of the lesson. I clumsily get up because of my aching muscles. I grab my purse, my notebook, and a pencil from my bag. I'll first get some food. I need it if I want to write properly. Luckily, all the other students are in the yard eating their own lunches. I walk to the vending machine. There isn't a wide variety of goods to choose from, but it will do. And I'm feeling really hungry after this morning's eggs. Now I need to find some place to write. I could either go on the roof or in the yard. There are way too many students in the yard, and it could be cold on the roof.
Oh. I have to make another choice. Oh boy. Okay. Thank God I'm making this. I didn't know I was going to be able to make a choice to write a poem on the roof. So in the yard, where there's too many people, where she can lose concentration, or on the roof, where it's really cold, and she can also lose concentration that way because she'll feel cold. But going in the yard, though, because of knowing Yuri, if there's too many people, and she will freak out because of anxiety and all that stuff. So, but if she goes on the roof, it would be cold, but I think she can take it. I think she can take the cold to at least just write. So, but she said it could be cold, so it probably might not be as cold. So I'm gonna go on the roof.
It'd probably be better for me to go on the roof. It may be a little unsafe for me to stay out in the open for an hour or so, but I'd rather not be around everyone. Or if they see me writing a poem. I take a sip of my drink and I head to the staircase, my notebook under my arm. As I walk up the stairs, I stop at the 3rd floor. I could swear I just heard Sayori's voice. It must be my imagination. Sayori can't be in there, right? The 3rd floor is abandoned. There's nothing to do there. I shake my head and I keep walking up the stairs to the roof. The wind is blowing pretty hard, but thankfully I'm the only one here. I put my notebook and my pencil on the floor and I look around at the ground. So many students everywhere. What an inspiring view. It feels good to be a bit of height sometimes. I inhale the fresh air and I sit down ready to write my poem. So, the beach, right? I scratch my head looking for a possible idea. The beach. It's a bit of a vague subject. There's a lot of different elements that can be portrayed. This is a bit more frustrating than I expected it to be. Imposing themes shouldn't be allowed. I spent a good minute looking at my blank sheet of paper trying to think of anything that would fit. I suddenly snapped my fingers. Of course.
Oh yeah, if the poem shows up, I'm gonna read it because I know there's a poem called something with the beach, but I don't think I actually properly read the poem, so I'm gonna read the poem when she shows it.
I know what I'm gonna write. I quickly start jotting down a few lines. I erase a lot of them, but as always, I end up with a poem I'm satisfied with.
Okay, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and exposed of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently look at the foundations until you give in, or will it suddenly waves send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by my foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. That is a good poem. I like that poem, Yuri.
It looks good. I managed to use every element I could think about the beach. I can't wait to see what Natsuki has prepared. I glanced at my phone. It's already this late. I'm having trouble with my perception of time lately. I quickly get on my feet, making sure my poem doesn't fly away with the wind. It's the second time already today I'm almost late. I need to focus more. Just like this morning, the students are all getting in the classroom. I finish my drink and I throw the bottle in the bin. Just a bit more time, and we'll be able to share poems. I could get used to it actually. I sit down waiting for the lessons to start. I read my poem about 2 or 3 times, checking for any syntax errors. It's good. I hope Jake will enjoy it. Without even noticing, I find myself smiling as I think about him. I need to stop. This is just weird. I suddenly opened my eyes. The school bell woke me up. I quickly look around me. So class is over again. I shake my arms. I can't feel my hands, but I must have fallen asleep on them. I quickly yawn. I exit the room and I directly head for the staircase. I climb up the stairs. I can't wait to get to the club room. I want to see what everyone else came up with, and I'd love to see what Jake has written today. As I approach the room, I start humming. Today really feels like a good day. I peek through the door's windows. Natsuki's sitting at the table reading a manga. Will it bother her if I enter? She said she wanted to spend less time with me, but this is our club. No, there's no need to be afraid. I open the door and enter the room. Hey, Natsuki. She looks up from her manga and smiles at me.
Hey, Yuri. How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
All good.
She looks at me like she's in a good mood today. That's unusual considering her behavior yesterday. I suddenly remember our talk at the bridge. Oh, so did you end up seeing Sayori last night? How was she?
Oh yeah, we got to spend some time together. We went to the cinema. Saw a pretty good movie.
Is that so? And how was she feeling?
She was fine. We had some great discussions, and I learned quite a few things about myself.
Did you? What kind of things?
Just some things, you know. It doesn't matter. Just remember, you should try spending some time with her too. I'm sure she'd like it.
I nod at Natsuki. She's being unnecessarily evasive. I guess I can't really ask her to tell me about these things anyway. I promised I'd stop. Alright then. Natsuki goes back to her manga. Stop it with this stupid Congress ads.
Oh god, okay. I am still so freaking tired. Jesus freaking Christ.
I sit down at the table and I get out a book too. I guess I have to kill some time before the others arrive. Maybe I can finally finish my book. I'd like to discuss it a little bit more, but it'll have to wait. The club door opens. I raise my head and as I notice Sayori enter the club room. I wave at Sayori.
Yeah, the music is back.
She looks incredibly tired. This is unusual. She's still smiling though.
Hello. Hey Sayori, you look a bit tired. Is everything alright?
So it's not just me. Natsuki noticed it too.
Yeah, don't worry. I have a headache, so I'll be better soon.
Make sure you're healthy for the festival, okay?
Don't you worry about that. I'll rest for a little bit while the others arrive, if you don't mind.
Natsuki goes back to her manga and Sayori goes to the back of the room. Surprisingly, she doesn't sit with us at the table. She's silent. She isn't doing anything except staring at her desk. I'm concerned. It's not long before the club door opens again. Jake enters, followed by Monica.
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too.
I smile at Monica. It's obvious that she's grateful for our help. None of this would exist without her. We should be thanking her.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you just complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki?
Oh, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
I glanced at Sayori. She doesn't move. I'm not sure she's even listening to us.
Monica, do you usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
She's in an extremely good mood today, especially compared to yesterday. Is it thanks to her outing with Sayori, maybe?
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Huh? Natsuki and I both look at Monica with quizzical looks. Translation? What is she talking about?
Never mind. Forget that.
I'm trying to think of something to say. Oh my god, my phone is going off like crazy. Oh, a severe thunderstorm watch. I literally just get my phone before I put it on Do Not Disturb. Whoa. I finally get my phone and it tells me that okay, a severe thunderstorm watch. Let's see about this. I wonder how long though until it might start raining. Probably not for a good bit. So I should be fine. I should be a-okay. Alright, Do Not Disturb is on. I just saw the thunderstorm watch, so I'm glad I saw that before I put it on Do Not Disturb.
Never mind.
Monica, are you okay?
I'm okay, you bitch. You should go to mind your own business. Let me kill Sayori. Crap. God damn it.
Monica, are you okay? I should be asking myself that. Jesus, I just want to make this I just want this to be not kid friendly, because it's. And besides, also, and this is not directly aimed towards kids. This is not aimed toward kids. Stop.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Natsuki's statement startles me. It surprised me more than it should have. Excuse me?
Where's Sayori anyway?
He looks around the room before finally seeing her. She's so quiet, it's easy to forget that she's even here. Hopefully Jake will find out what's wrong with her today. It's heart-wrenching to see her like that.
Oh, there you are.
Jake goes over to Sayori with a gentle smile. I stare at him for a few seconds before Monica leans closer to me.
Yuri?
I wasn't staring, don't worry.
No, I don't really mind that. It's just that since you were here before me, have you noticed anything strange with Sayori lately? She's even quieter than usual. That she doesn't look fine to me. Because she's a bitch. We don't play with bitches, Yuri. We should kick her from the club and then kill her. I'll let you live. I'll kill Natsuki next.
What am I even doing?
Sorry, I had to play a character. You look great today, Yuri. Let's help Sayori.
Oh, well, she's greeted us with a smile on her face as usual, but something was different today. She didn't even sit with us at the table.
I've noticed that. Has she said anything in particular? Did something happen today?
Monika's question seemed a little too personal. Maybe she should be asking Sayori directly.
but I can understand her concern. I don't know at all. I haven't seen her before she came into the club. I'm sorry, I'm not really useful.
No, don't worry. You tried your best.
Monica turns around and walks to her desk. A few seconds later, she's joined by Jake, who seemingly looks concerned. What did Sayori tell him? I take a step forward to approach her. I want to help her. Before I even take another step, Natsuki stops me.
Don't. I think it'd be better for Jake and Monica to take care of her. Why don't we go outside for a little bit? See, yeah, okay, so I know Yuri wants to help, but if I were in Natsuki's situation, if I was in like Natsuki's eyes, just like that, I would have obviously told her to stop. I would have obviously told her to stop because, like, Sayori is not in that kind of mood, you know? So cheering her up is not the thing that you should do, but Monica and the protagonist, is one of her closest friends, but as well as Monica, so those two, but yet again, Monica is a bitch, and she's just killing the entire internet by destroying things, you know, but it still works out because of that.
I nod, not fully understanding the situation I'm in. Natsuki would be the first one to help someone like Sayori, so why doesn't she want to try? We both exit the room.
So, do you know how I went at the cinema with Sayori yesterday? Before you ask, no, I won't tell you what I've learned. But at some point, we happened to talk about Jake. And Sayori, well, she was all happy and tearful as usual, but I could sense something was wrong. Don't you think she's been acting weirder and weirder these last few days?
Indeed. I was just talking about it with Monica. I don't want to make it sound like I'm minding other people's business, but I'm concerned, and there's nothing I can do about it. A thought flashes across my mind. Back when I saw Sayori's cut, why didn't I do anything? Even though cutting makes some people feel good, it made me realize that it's not healthy. I've been stupid.
Yes, there's nothing you can do about it, Yuri. And we've talked about it already.
I try to remember the latest talks we've had. What can I do about it? I'm powerless in this situation.
Can't remember?
I'm sorry, I really can't.
God, what did I tell you yesterday? We have to try seeing her outside of school. She's our friend, right? So why don't we do what real friends do? Our outing at the cinema was really entertaining, and I believe Sayori enjoyed her time out. Well, despite her behavior when we mentioned Jake.
Natsuki sighs.
Don't you think that's the least we can do for her?
That makes sense. You know, I'd love to be closer to Sayori sometimes. Yeah, even closer to Jake. Natsuki's expression suddenly changed.
Let's just keep it at Sayori, alright?
So I'm not even allowed to talk about him? I'm happy for Natsuki and her newly found friendship, but this is a little too much. Alright, yes, Sayori. Do you think she'd actually like spending time with me?
Why do you think I asked you to spend time with? Why do you think I asked you to spend some time with her? We're all in the same club, aren't we? This isn't a pure coincidence, Yuri. This is fate. So have a bit of confidence and go show Sayori how much you enjoy your friendship.
Natsuki's unexpectedly poetic today. This is deep, Natsuki.
I know. I should teach you my ways one day.
I sarcastically chuckle. Of course. Natsuki goes back into the classroom. I stay behind for a few seconds. Natsuki was right. I should show Sayori that our friendship counts. I've never been good at showing my emotions, but Sayori needs it. However, something is in this conversation left me feeling slightly bitter. Why can't I talk about Jake? He's merely a member of our club. I'm allowed to appreciate him, right? I shake my head, trying to forget Natsuki's sudden reaction. I'm free to talk about whomever I want. As I enter, I see Monica talking to Sayori at the back of the room. Jake's sitting at the table looking at nothing in particular. He looks lost. Is he really that worried about Sayori? I sit there for a few seconds staring at him. I like to tell him everything's fine, that I'll take care of Sayori, but really, who better than him to do that? He's known her for so many years. Before I can end the ongoing debate in my head, Natsuki shyly approaches Jake. I move away. I don't want to hear what they're talking about. I may end up getting curious, but I'll probably ask Natsuki about it. It's not worth the risk. I look around the room. Natsuki and Jake are talking. Monica is still whispering something to Sayori.
Something terrible? Something to tell Sayori that she should kill herself? Is that what you're doing, Monica? My voice is dying out. Time to open my soda. I'm gonna try to skip some of the dialogue in here because I don't really want to waste too much time on this. Ooh, that feels good. That tastes good too because I like cherry Pepsi. All right.
I'm just standing here looking at everyone. This is awkward.
Okay, I might. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do because I don't know if I just want to read it out loud or if I just want to. Because we're in the club room, so the thoughts she'll be thinking is about stuff from the club room stuff. I think I might only read dialogue I think I might only read stuff that is like not associated with the actual game. Like the thoughts don't really. But like the text speeches and more thoughts she comes into, so. Yeah. The books thing, paradoxical feeling. Okay. Soothes my concern and she sits down. Okay. Good.
I don't have to talk with Sayori.
I saw that, yes. How is she?
From what I've seen, she's fine. She's okay. Don't you worry about it, Yuri. Maybe she's just feeling a little tired or low, but who doesn't every now and again?
I see what you mean, yes. But doesn't she want to join us now? Because it still doesn't explain why she's away from us.
Oh yeah, that. Well, I guess why she's a little distant.
Is that so? How come then? My tone probably sounds awfully curious, but I don't mind. I'm concerned nobody can say that contrary.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can tell you anything about it. Not now, at least. Maybe you should go ask her about it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Other things I should show my friendship to Sayori. Do you think I should do it?
Definitely.
Monica's instant reaction startles me. Really? But I don't know much about her. Won't it be a little awkward?
Yuri, you're supposed to be the most poetic one here. Friendship defies both words and logic. It doesn't matter if you don't know much about her, or if you feel like it'll be awkward. As long as you show your true feelings, and as long as you show who you are and what you can do for her, then you're her friend, and a good friend on top of that.
I'm at a loss for words. What Monica just said genuinely made me smile. Friendship defies both words and logic. It makes sense. Maybe I should just trust myself. I nod at Monica, smiling at her. Monica, thank you.
Don't thank me. I'm just being logical.
She glances behind me.
It's time to get started with our poems.
Monica walks away and gets ready to call everyone.
Yeah, it'll be fine. She'll be fine today. Okay. Okay, let's do the poems thing now. Okay, this is. Oh God, I'm really tired still. Jesus. Lunch break, proud of it. Wait, what's the history look like? Because the history... Okay, so it just goes from the beginning of the day. Because I'm kind of wondering... Okay. Obviously wanting to share her poem. Okay. It's becoming a habit.
Can't wait to hear what you think about it.
As usual, I guess. Do you have any particular idea for your poem?
Well, just read it. You'll tell me if you understand it.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, the lady who knows everything. The lady who knows everything. It's really lengthy. It feels different. Something about it is unsettling. I have to admit it. Like, I kind of don't. I kind of like if we're in the club room. I kind of don't really want to do that. I don't really kind of want to read about the one in the club room. So. Okay. Just thinking. Honest opinion. I'm trying to I want to read like the good stuff. I want to read like everything like after the club or like stuff like during the club, but it's like not in the club. New scenes, new stuff. This is just reading Yuri's mind from what's in the club room, you know? So I kind of don't really want to like do dialogue like that, you know? I don't really want to read it too much into it like now, so okay, this is just her explaining what she did, what she should improve on in her poems. Sharing poems. Monica doesn't really care about this. I'm not trying to be quiet either. I'm just really focusing on the reading. And I don't really want to edit anything out. I really don't want to edit anything out. I'm just trying to get this thing done, you know? Oh, God. I don't know. Like, I could just end it here, and then like I could just continue a little bit until like I get to a certain point. Yep. Who does she share with her poem next? Be alone. Okay. So, okay, all right. Wait, okay. He has made not even a single word for Yuri, you piece of crap. I think it's the same poem from last time, though. I think that's what the same poem. Okay. It's basically all the same from the game when you're talking with him and stuff. So I don't think it really matters. And I don't really think about the thoughts. I think the thoughts are like nothing really as important. I think it's just like him, like her reflecting back on some stuff, and like I don't really want to miss the thought bubbles, but I don't think this is really like really leads into anything in the story. This is just the entire thing in Yuri's point of view. Yep, I'm just gonna go all the way through. Talking about Sayori. Okay. Natsuki, yeah, okay. Oh no. I don't think I've read this one, but I think I might have to look that up on my own time because I don't think I can be able to read it. I think he looks sad for some reason. Like, I'm trying to get, like, out of the club thing. You guys want to read this for yourself? I did not link the mod, but the mod you can download. All you have to do is just go on the ddlcmods.com and find it there, and it'll tell you how to download everything if you just want to look up New Eyes. Okay, so that's the... Let's see, Ori... Yuri either. I have to help you, she wouldn't. She'd be... I've seen the way she looked at him, She's often staring. Okay, I'm just... She said, okay. I'm getting really tired. I don't really want to continue this, but I kind of have to. I think I'll just end this one here. And I'm not gonna say like enjoy the episode because I'm gonna collab these together. I'm gonna collab this one and then another recording, I guess, because I don't want this series to go on for too long. But yet again, the episodes are gonna be incredibly long. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on. Excuse me. Well, I'm spending an incredible amount of time on just this one mod. So I need to like get it like over with, you know. Because this is the point of view of Yuri, so this is just basically the entire game in the point of view of Yuri. So I have to continue the mod through that, I guess. I don't know. What I might end up doing is that I might just end up doing one more recording on this and then stopping the mod for a little bit and playing a different one. Just because I'm getting tired, I'm getting bored a little bit of just sitting here rereading the same stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next half of the recording. If I can find my mouse. In the next half of the recording. Alright, sorry, it's back again. It's the same day, just haven't recorded yet. Hey guys, I'm not gonna do my intro because, well, you guys already know at the beginning of this video, so it's gonna be longer. Anyway, I'm not gonna explain anything because you guys knew what happens anyway. So it's the same thing that happened earlier today. It's the same video. Just tap. This is 3 hours after that. Anyway. I think I've been just not reading any of these. I think I've been just like waiting for like the good stuffs to happen, so isn't in the room anymore. Oh, wait a minute.
So where did she go? Without skipping a beat, Monica immediately gets ready for the next club activities. It seems like our conversation is over then.
Oh, that's right. She laughed early. Whoops. Sharing poems, right? Say something strange, catchphrase. And commenting thing. Oh, wait a minute. What? Okay, never mind. Cupcakes. Okay, this is just all the same stuff. Nothing's really the same. Yeah, I'm useless. Yeah, I love the atmosphere. This is all just the same. This is just all what Yuri is reading in her mind. The one who's truly useless. Yeah, you think about that, Yuri, and then he's gonna choose Natsuki, of course. Okay, it's just the same. Alright, he's gonna choose Natsuki. Watch this. In that case. Yeah, even Yuri, because he's gonna choose Natsuki. Well, Bacon sounds like it. Yep, knew it. Ah, damn it. This is such bull crap. This mod is supposed to be focusing on Yuri. Why are you not choosing Yuri? This is bull crap.
She's still sulking.
Oh my god, I remember that she's still sulking.
She's dead inside. She's dead inside. Just like everybody else is gonna be on the outside.
No, I just got that from... I got that from something else. Don't mind. I just saw that, I was like, that's where it comes from. I don't really want to read the thoughts at the moment because it's just everything that's going inside her head, what's going on here, and I'm not really interested in that. I kind of want to see everything that's going outside of the club room. Wait, hold on. What did he? Wait a minute. What did I say? What was I saying? It's not like just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. Oh, okay. It's not, he's not particularly wrong, of course. Okay, I don't... No! Stop it! Doing my best. Great event. Okay. This is all the same stuff. All the same stuff. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna read it from here now.
Everyone except Natsuki grabs their bags, ready to exit the club room. Monica and I exit the room first, exchanging meaningless words. Before we exit the room, I hear Natsuki calling Jake. He waves at us before walking back into the room. Of course, he isn't going to walk home with us. No, it's just me and Monica. As Monica closes the club door, she sighs. Close one, huh?
Excuse me?
You were about to start another argument with Natsuki, am I right? That was close.
Oh, yes. But it seems that she was able to remember who we are in the first place.
And who are you, Yuri? I'm just teasing you.
Oh, you scared me for a second. I really thought you started philosophically questioning me.
No, I would never do that. Shall we get going then?
Of course. The wind is blowing softly. Truly a great feeling. In the end, even though things went awry today, I feel calm. Finally, at the end of the week, I finally get to know if I'll see Mom again. And I'll probably get to see Sayori too. I'm concerned about her, but if I can make her understand that she's important to me, I hope I'll change something for her. Or I hope it'll change something for her. I smile to myself. It's only after a few seconds that I notice Monica staring at me. Is something the matter, Monica?
No, not really. It's good to see you smiling like that. You look surprisingly calm after what just happened.
It's just that I've decided to be a little more grateful for all the wonderful moments I'm spending with you. Walking outside, enjoying the fresh breeze, talking to you on a personal level. Sure, I'm a little disappointed in Natsuki's behavior and by the fact that I can't stay with Jake, but I think I should take pride in those simple things around me. After all, they made me the person I am today, and as long as I can still enjoy them, that's all that counts.
You're right. Spring weather sure is something, huh?
Yes, I can never get enough of this warm weather. Butterflies and birds, flowers. Such great scenery to write and imagine, isn't it?
Butterflies, birds, and flowers. Do you happen to like nature that much, Yuri?
Of course. I always feel at ease when I'm surrounded by nature. It feels like I'm free in a way. It makes me feel like all the animals and all the plants are with me. I sighed, taking the time to smell the scent of flowers around us.
I'm a bit the same. I think I know some place that can interest you. Would you like having a look at it?
I check my cell phone. It's not even that late yet. Spending a little bit of time with Monica alone would be interesting too. We barely spend any time together outside of school, just the two of us. I'd love to.
Good. It's a little far away from here, but I think we can pull it off if we walk fast enough.
I happily nodded at her. Monica speeds up, leading me out of the school grounds in an unknown direction. Indeed, the walk takes a long while. After 10 minutes of speed walking, we enter a beautiful forest. I don't even remember seeing anything like this in our city. I should get out more.
Looks eerie, right?
No, I wouldn't describe it like that. The amount of trees making it look like it's a bit scary, but the forest itself is beautiful. I didn't even know about this place before.
You haven't seen half of it yet. Just a little bit more walking, and we'll be there.
Once again, we start walking, entering the forest. I'm getting more and more curious about the place Monica wants to bring me to. The more we walk, the darker the forest gets. Everything feels so silent and lively at the same time. There's no car noises, no students yelling or laughing. It's just the sound of birds and cicadas. The sound of our steps resonate. We don't say a word, somehow the silence isn't awkward at all. Suddenly we end up walking in a big open space within the forest. I guess it's been awesome. This place is incredibly beautiful. Is this the place Monica wanted me to see? If so, I'm not disappointed at all. I look at Monica. She hasn't stopped, she's still walking towards the next trail. Is this the place, Monica?
Oh, no, not at all. This is merely one of the great places you can find here. What I'd like to show you is even better.
Even better?
Don't be so curious, Yuri. I'll tell you when we're there.
Monica speeds up once again. My legs still feel a little tired, but I managed to catch up with her. I don't even bother checking the time. The entire walk is so relaxing. I don't really want to go back home. I don't even want it to end. However, at some point I notice that there are less and less trees. Before I know it, Monica has stopped walking and is now looking at the horizon. I stop in my tracks to look around me. There's a huge lake in front of us. The soft wind is blowing and the warm air makes it feel
surreal. The sun reflects in the water, making me be able to see all the little fish at the bottom of the lake. It's like time has stopped. This place is something different, something unusual. I can't describe it. It just is. I stand there for a good minute, taking the time to look at every single element I can find in the landscape. I don't even know where I am. I slowly get back to reality and I look at Monica, who was clearly waiting for me to make some sort of reaction.
So how do you like it?
It's absolutely incredible. Who would have known we'd had such a wonderful place in our city?
There's always more than you think around you, Yuri. That's why it's important to not take what you have for granted.
That makes sense.
You know, this is some kind of secret place for me. If you could not tell the others about it, please.
Of course I won't. This will be it. This will be a secret. Her secret place? So that means she actually trusted me. She trusts me enough to show me the place she usually keeps her to herself. Monica? I mean, you said this is your secret place, right? Doesn't it bother you to share it with someone like me?
What do you mean, someone like you? I'm showing this place to you because you are you. I think we're similar, you know? We have the same way of thinking. I'm sure of that.
Do you really think so?
Yes, at least to a certain extent. After all, we both keep questioning our conditions in the world we live in, while at the same time trying to enjoy it, even though I know there are things I won't be able to explain to others. I'm glad I can see at least count on you to listen to me.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
I already did.
Did you?
Indeed. You probably don't remember though.
I try to remember any particular moment when Monica could have told me about something important, but nothing comes to my mind. I'm sorry, I really don't remember.
That's normal.
She says it with that as a matter of fact tone. It's frustrating. What am I supposed to remember?
By the way, Yuri, about what happened in class.
I knew this would come up at some point. It's Monica's role as the club president to tell me what I did wrong. I misbehaved, so I guess I must accept my retribution.
You said you're used to being alone and rejected. Do you really feel that way?
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here because I'm not gonna stop the whole thing here and be like, it's over. But no, I just want to talk about what Yuri is talking about here. Feeling alone and rejected. I do feel that way. This is why I relate to Yuri so much, and I've said this so much, but this is why I relate to Yuri, and this is why Yuri is best girl to me. Because she's so relatable to my everyday situations. I always feel alone. No one ever wants to hang out with me during school, and when we have to randomly assign partners, none of my friends are in my classes. So when we're assigned partners, no one would want to be with me. And that's when the rejection comes in, because I always feel alone and rejected, and no one cares about me, and I hate that. I hate that feeling so much. And I wish people could just appreciate everybody for who they are, and not just because of the way they act and the way that they're raised and born. Just, people look at me for 1 second, and then they're like, no. And it's sad, and I hate it. And I wish things could change. None of my friends have really got to go through that because they're never alone. They're never rejected. I always feel that way. I always do. I always do, and and I can't for a second say I can't, because that's not the way it is. No one has given me any options. No one has given me any opportunities to do anything. No one. I have been alone for a long time, just because like my family, I like my family, but just no one at home. Stop it, ads. But no one at home. Everyone at home loves me. But whenever I'm at school, I feel a darkness. I feel a depressing feeling inside me, because I love school. I like learning. I like getting to know, and because I'm going to a technical school next year. But when I'm talking to somebody, when I'm talking to people, Yeah, when I'm talking to people, or when I go to school though and see people, it makes me feel depressed because they know me, and they know my weak points, they know who I am, they know, and they don't ever choose to leave me alone, and they just make me feel alone or rejected. No one likes me, no one would ever go to me. No one has confidence in me, no one, all except for my friends and my family. And that makes me upset. But I can't deal with it because that's how the world is. It's how the world is, and this is how Yuri is feeling. This is how the world is when she has to kind of have to deal with it. And I know I've said this hundreds of times. This is why I relate to Yuri so much, but it's true, and I can't stop it, because if she was an actual person in real life, I wouldn't let her just sit there by herself. I would do everything that I can to help in every way possible. So so I do, and yes, and yes, I do feel alone and rejected all the time. I'm used to it, but I'm used to being alone all the time. I'm used to being rejected. I have to just stick with it. Alright, let's continue back with the mod, though.
I stay silent. This isn't the kind of discussion I was expecting. I can't tell if this is better or worse than what I was expecting. Well, maybe you ever did it, you know? She shakes her head.
I don't think so. I often see you eating alone during the lunch break. I told you we're similar. I can understand if you tell me you want to be alone or something like that. But to me, it doesn't look like that.
I've never really bothered talking about this. I've never really spent time wondering why I feel rejected in my class. But now that Monica's asking me, maybe it does bother me a little. When I'm with everyone in the club room, it's a little bit like I'm with some kind of second family. We're all one big united group. We love the same things. However, the people from my class, they scare me, you know? I know it's bad to judge people. I shouldn't be doing it. But when I read or when I write, they're always looking at me like I'm some kind of foreigner. Like I'm different. They always stare at me, and it makes me uncomfortable. When I was younger, Natsuki would always defend me when the bigger students came to bother me. It's not the same now. It's more like they don't even think I'm worth their time. It doesn't make me particularly sad, you know? It's just that I don't want to be alone. So I'm thankful for your presence and for everyone else's for creating this club. While I was speaking, I did notice that a little tear rolling down my cheek. I wipe it with my sleeve. Thank you.
I totally understand, Yuri. There's not much I could say that you would have thought about before, but in my opinion, you're an amazing person. Maybe you have flaws, but who doesn't? Don't bother with them. As you said, we're here, right? No matter what happens, we're still this big united group. You were talking about, even if Jake's here, everything will be the same. I can understand that this week has been different, and that Natsuki's behavior has been also different. Everything will be back to normal soon.
We stay silent for a few minutes, looking everywhere around us. My heart feels a little lighter for some reason.
Thank you.
Why? I should be the one thanking you for showing me this place and for trusting me.
No, I'm thanking you because you've had the courage to tell me what's on your mind. It makes me feel like this is a real friendship.
Keep right-clicking.
Friendship is always real. At least I like to believe so.
It's hard to define what reality is.
I spent a long time thinking about Monica's words. What reality is. It doesn't matter. As long as I can enjoy the time I have with my friends, then it's real to me. I don't think there's any other possible explanation to it. In the end, Monica coughs to get my attention.
Shall we get going? The walk back is going to take some time, and it wouldn't be a good idea to walk in the dark now, would it?
Of course not. The two of us glance one last time at the sky before finally walking back into the forest. It's already significantly darker now. Monica was right. We better hurry back home.
I get ready to turn left, but I hear her calling for her behind me.
I'll be turning right, Yuri. I have something important to take care of. Is it alright if you go home on your own?
No problem at all. Turn around to properly face her. Thank you so much, Monica. I really enjoyed this evening. I beam at her.
It was a pleasure. See you on Monday.
She turns around and waves at me. I sigh. I'm a little tired now. Just one last walk home and I'll be able to rest. I start my long walk back home. The orange light of the street sun gives me my street a beautiful summer-like glow. This week couldn't have ended better. This weekend will be important. I'll make sure everything goes well. I'll see Sayori and Mom. I'll take care of the festival. This is all within my reach after all. I quietly hum as I unlock my door and enter my house. I drop my bag at the same usual spot and I sit on the sofa. I look at the ceiling smiling. I feel good. Feeling good. A thought suddenly flashes across my mind and I look at my coffee table. Just as I thought, the knife is still on it. There's still blood on it. I grab it and I walk into the kitchen. I spend a minute carefully removing the blood from the blade. Oh, is she gonna cut herself again? The knife is as good as new. I gently put it next to the sink. I'm not using it anymore. I'm going to stop. If there's one thing I've learned today, it's that there are other ways to feel good. There are other people. There's nature. There's physical exercise. It's time to stop this. I'm not going to hurt myself anymore. There's always another solution. I sighed with relief as I walked back to the sofa. For what feels a good hour, I just sit there looking around, thinking about all the recent events. My gaze stops on the little box near my old TV. It contains some movies Mom and I would watch together back in the old days. I stand up and I open the box. There aren't many movies to choose from, but there's one that immediately catches my eye. It's an anime. I hated anime before. Well, I still do. But this one was a gift from Natsuki a long time ago.
No, I don't hate anime. This is the reason why I do this with anime. This is why I'm here, just because of anime, but I wouldn't care if anybody hated anime. It'd just still be my own, like, if someone I knew, because my friends, not all of my friends like anime, but if I like anime, then I'm not gonna stop myself from liking anime. It's my own hobby. I like anime, so I'll watch it on my own time. I'll do whatever I want, because it's my own hobby.
I forced myself to watch it, and I ended up pestering my mother to watch it with me. I don't know how many times I've seen it. Without hesitating, I grabbed the disc and I inserted it in my DVD player. A nice movie to end the weekend. It takes a while to turn on the TV. I have totally forgotten how it works, considering how little I use it nowadays. After a bit of struggling, I finally managed to sit down on the couch and render the movie. It's just like I remember. This horrible feeling I get when a good story ends. I turn off the TV and I lay down on the sofa. It's already dark outside. Maybe it's a little too late to call Sayori. What would I even say? Maybe she'd enjoy a walk? After all, what Monica and I did this evening turned out to be really enjoyable. Yes, a walk would definitely be great. But where? An idea suddenly pops into my mind. The movie I just saw, there was a specific scene where they visited waterfalls. I remember correctly, Mom explained that these waterfalls are currently near our city. Would Sayori enjoy that? I don't know. The darkness and the exhaustion makes me unable to properly decide. Before trying to sleep, I decided to have a go at writing. For some reason, whenever I read or see something, I instantly feel the need to imagine something new. Like I can never get enough of the story. I grab a pencil and my notebook from my bag. It's hard to figure out the words I'm writing in the dark, but my hand won't stop. The ideas keep coming. So many scenarios, so many possibilities, so many things to imagine with words. How I admire those who write such stories, a capacity to convey emotions through works of art truly magnificent. A few pages of writing later, I take a look at the clock. To my surprise, I'm already halfway through the night. I was so absorbed in my work, I wasn't really worried about sleeping. I chuckle when I lay down on the sofa, my paper's on my stomach. I close my eyes, fully aware that I'll be sleeping on the couch again, but it doesn't really matter. I feel good right now. I should just enjoy it. I feel my body slowly fading away and my papers falling onto the ground as I fall asleep.
Yuri? Please don't lock your room like that. Please let me talk to you. No. Oh no, wait, that's not. That's not. Wait, who is that? Who is that? I can't. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Trying to figure this out. Sorry, I had someone come into my room. It's not... That's just weirded out. They just came in, and I don't really want to edit anything out, so he just left. I'm gonna talk to him after the recording. I want to record for like another half an hour, and then that should be good. So, please don't like your room. So that's probably her mom.
His dad, is he really...
It happened at some point. It had to happen at some point, Yuri. I'm just as saddened as you are, you know.
Don't do this to me. Don't leave me alone.
Oh no. No. Is Yuri's father actually dead?
What? I slowly open my eyes. The morning sun illuminates my living room. I stay on the couch for a little, still a bit tired. One of those dreams again. Despite the knot in my stomach, I smile a little. Finally, the weekend. I look at my phone. Huh? Missed calls, too? Both from Mom? I dial her number again. I hope I'm not too late.
Hello?
I sigh with relief. Thank God. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm sorry, I should have picked up. Don't worry, sweetheart. I should have known. You need your rest after all. I was just calling to tell you about this weekend. My heart skipped a beat. Please. I'm really not sure if I'll be able to come. If I do, though, I'll be there this evening. It'll be really late, but I'll be there. So just go to sleep and wait to see if I'm there tomorrow, okay? I'll do my best to organize my meetings. It's a promise. I'm grinning at my phone. This is probably a weird sight, but I don't really care. I can't describe how relieved and full of hope I am. Of course, I'll be waiting. Do your best, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart. Have a wonderful day.
See you this evening. She hangs up without answering. I pocket my cell phone. Yes. I chuckle as I sit up and grab something to eat. I'll be eating some fruits today. Not that I can't do eggs, but I'm not really hungry. I quickly eat and I grab my phone again. There's something else I have to take care of. It can only go well, I feel it. I dial Sayori's number. The phone beeps a few times. Sayori doesn't answer. Well, she's probably just sleeping. That must be it. Then I guess I'll have a little bit of time. Could use a shower and some casual clothes to start off. I look at my closet and find something suitable today. I'm not sure if I'll end up going with Sayori or not, so I need something comfortable both to walk and to stay home. After a few minutes, I find a good sweater. Something casual, not too heavy, not too light. It'll do. I put the clothes under my arm and I head to the bathroom to take my shower. My shower ended up taking longer than usual. Not having to go to school sure is relaxing. I get to spend some time under the hot water. Time is such an important resource. It's a shame that no one has enough. I start walking around my living room, looking for something to do. Truth is, I'm already getting a little bored, though. Suddenly I hear my phone ring in my pocket. I glance at the screen. Sayori? So she called back. I pick up. Yuri? The first thing I notice is how quiet her voice is. I decide to ask her anyway. This is much more stressful than expected. Sayori?
Hey, Yuri, need anything?
How am I supposed to phrase this now? Would you like to go somewhere? That's too straightforward. I had to take a deep breath. You see, I saw you left the club earlier than usual yesterday, so I thought maybe you'd like to go out a bit. Sayori's reaction is immediate.
Oh, that? Yeah, I was a bit tired yesterday, but I'm all good. I'd love to go out a bit. Where do you want to go?
Well, if you want, we could go see the YURI Falls together.
I would really love to.
Sigh with relief. So I made the right choice. I'm glad. She seems really interested in this little trip. I can't wait to spend time with her. I'll be coming in 10 minutes or so, if you don't mind.
Sure, I'll be waiting for you.
I hang up. This is great. It's too hard to hide my excitement. I check that I have my phone and that my clothes are fine for today one last time. I look at myself in the mirror. I look tired, sure, but the smile on my face is genuine. Thanks, Sayori. I walk towards my door, glancing at one last time at the living room. Please be there this evening, Mom. The weather is incredibly nice today. Even better than yesterday. It's going to be a great day, I just know it. I'm going to do my best to make Sayori enjoy it, and we're going to have fun. I'll show her. Natsuki's words stay in the back of my head. I need to show her how much she counts to me. I take a decisive first steps towards Sayori's house. As I approach her house, I see her standing in front of it, waiting for me. She looks incredibly cute in her casual outfit, well, even cuter than ever. Hello, Sayori, how are you? She grins at me. There's no kind of exhaustion or a sad feeling on her face.
I'm good. How about you? You look tired.
The music is so nice. The two best girls all together. So nice. Oh, sorry. I was spacing out. Whoops. Sorry. I don't know what I did. I just legit spaced out. I forgot I was recording. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to space out. I legit thought, and then I was like, ooh. But then I spaced out. Oh my god, I didn't mean to. I forgot I was recording.
Oh, don't worry about that. I didn't get much sleep. It's alright. I was writing all night long.
Alright then, shall we get going?
I nod at her. I lead the way to the nearest train station. I'm a little stressed. I've never really left the city like this before. But with Sayori by my side, things will surely go fine.
Well, that's a nice station. But I think this is actual real stuff, so...
I keep looking around the place. So many schedules and lights everywhere. This is something I'm definitely not used to. Sayori, however, doesn't really seem impressed.
Yuri?
Yes?
I was wondering, what were you writing about? It must have been something really great for you to stay up all night.
Sayori's question came out of the blue, and I'm not sure how to respond. This is a little embarrassing. How am I supposed to say that I was writing because of a movie? I was just trying a new style, but it didn't really work, so yeah. It didn't really sound too convincing. I smiled at Sayori, but deep down, there's one thing I'd like to know before I could truly enjoy this afternoon. I'm sorry if I sounded a little pushy, but are you sure you were alright yesterday? Jake looked really concerned.
I already told you, don't worry about it. I tell him I'm fine. Let's just enjoy our day, alright?
Sayori's my friend. She wouldn't lie to me, so I'm going to trust her. After all, she's right. We came here to enjoy our time together. You're right. Maybe today will give me some more inspiration for my writing. Sayori takes care of the train tickets for me. didn't really know who or what to ask, so I'd rather let her take care of this. I checked the schedule on my phone. The train should be here soon. Indeed, as I look in the distance, I see it quickly approaching. We both enter as soon as it arrives. It looks like we're the only ones here. So this is what the inside of a train looks like. It looks amazing. It has the antique feel to it, and the smell. I've always seen the trains going so fast in the distance, but I've never experienced what it's like to be inside of one. From the corner of my eye, I see Sayori staring at me, a half smile on her face. My gaze stops on her arm. Sayori?
What is it?
About what you saw the other day. She nods. It looks like she understood what I meant. Well, thank you for not talking about it. And if there's anything on your mind, well, I'm here. Sayori flinches a bit, but keeps smiling.
I'm fine, but I was really concerned about you, you know? Don't mind me asking, why did you do it?
After all, there's no need to lie to her. This is what friends do, right? She's not here to judge me. Well, you know, my life isn't as fun as everybody else's. That's why I'm always at home, writing. But the club is a place where I could finally feel at ease. Sometimes, though, I get that need to harm myself. I can't control it, and I'm really ashamed of it. That's why I was so scared when you saw me. So I wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry, Sayori. I feel oddly calmed as I explained to her what's going on in my head. I don't know, putting what I'm feeling into words just seems easier around her.
Yuri, I understand that it's not your fault. There's no need to apologize, you know? We all have problems at the same point, at some point, and I'm sure you'll get better. After all, we're friends, aren't we?
I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. I promise I'll do my best to stop. As meaningless as these words sound, I can't be more sincere. I will stop, no matter the circumstances. No one should have to go through physical pain in order to ease a moral pain.
You don't have to answer, but do you know why you feel the need to hurt yourself?
I'm about to tell something I can't take back. Is this really a good idea? Please don't hate me if I tell you.
Why would I hate you, Yuri? You're allowed to be a little rain. You're allowed to have a little rain cloud from time to time.
You see, seeing Jake and Natsuki happy together really makes me sad. Oh, I mean, I don't want them to be unhappy. It's just that I appreciate Jake's company, and seeing him stay with Natsuki all the time just hurts. I'm sorry, I'm just being stupid. I look down, avoiding Sayori's gaze. This is just stupid. I don't even know the real person behind my reactions. This is just a guess.
It's not stupid at all, Yuri. It's normal to feel this way when someone you like just goes away. That's how life works. You have to see the bright side. Jake is happy with Natsuki. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters, isn't it?
If only I could see life the way Sayori sees it. I guess it is. How can you always be so cheerful, Sayori? You know, I really admire you. No matter the circumstances, you're always smiling. I love to be like you. These words just escape my mouth. I admire Sayori. I think that deep down, this is the reason why I couldn't bring myself to get closer to her. It's a bit like trying to talk to popular students. It's tempting, but I know I wouldn't ever dare to do it.
I'm really grateful, Yuri. But you know, you're a great person. You don't need to change. You're beautiful, and you're really interesting. It's normal for you to feel down at times like these. But remember, you have your friends. You have me and Monica. There's no need to feel ashamed or sad. No matter the obstacle, as long as you believe you can do it, you will do it.
Sayori flashes me one of the most beautiful smiles I've ever seen. Such a beautiful person outside and inside. I'm really glad I'm your friend, Sayori. You deserve to be happy all your life. Sayori keeps smiling but doesn't answer. I look around the train. It seems like it'll take a long time before we actually arrive to Euro. God, I'm really exhausted.
Why don't you take a nap? Euro isn't really close, so you have time.
Is that really okay?
Of course. I'll wake you up once we're there. Don't worry.
Thank you, Sayori. I rest my head on Sayori's shoulder. It feels incredibly good. Her breathing is regular. synchronize mine with hers as I listen to the soft noise of the train. Before I know it, I'm slowly falling asleep. I stretch my arms. Then that felt good. On my left, I hear Sayori's regular breathing. I turn my head to look at her. She's peacefully sleeping, clutching my sleeve with one of her little hands. Oh, that's so cute. I chuckle a little. No matter how much I repeat it, I can't be thankful enough for her presence or anyone else's in this club. Such a happy, energetic girl. No matter how hard life is for her, she finds the force to fight and to smile. She's always so invested in everyone. She deserves all the friendship I can give her. I take some of the time to look at a little outside. As soon as I spot the mountains and the forest around me, I gasp in awe. So, is this what it feels like to travel? I can understand why Mom likes her job so much. If that's the case, it feels like I'm being surrounded by nature, like it's something I can't control. I can't wait to see what the waterfalls look like. Suddenly, a warning announces that they'll soon reaching the Euro stop. I anxiously glance at Sayori, who's still sleeping. Just a peaceful expression. How could I wake her up? The stop is already visible in the distance. I gently shake Sayori's shoulder. Let's hope that there'll be enough. Sayori?
Did I fall asleep?
You did. Turns out I'm the one who woke you up.
Sorry.
It's alright. Let's just go and enjoy the view, okay? A train stops and I grab Sayori's hand, leading her out of it. I immediately...
Okay, this is Japanese. This is all art here.
I immediately stop at the first step of the train. This sight is wonderful. There's no other word to describe this mix of colors and feelings. It's absolutely incredible, the particular atmosphere created by this place. I take my phone out of my pocket to take a picture of the view. I'll definitely show them to Mom.
Where did you hear about the Euro Falls, Yuri?
I turn to face Sayori. I'd better be honest about this too, then I guess there'd be no shame to admitting it. As stupid as it may sound, I heard about it in a movie.
I did too. It's not stupid at all. It's just as inspiring poems too, you know?
Exactly. All kinds of creative arts deserve to be understood. When somebody creates something, they generally want to send a message or they want to show something. I really respect that.
Yeah, honestly, I'd never have heard about those falls without that movie.
I can't hold my excitement anymore. I smile at Sayori. Then let's go check it out. I lead the way. I've seen the plane countless times before. I can see it in my head. Our way to the mountain is really an amazing experience. The entire place is empty. The sound of footsteps echoes around us, creating a rhythmed ambiance. I occasionally stop to take pictures. My phone gallery is already filling up. Without even thinking, I start humming. I'm not scared of what Sayori will think. This is the first time I've had this feeling. Even with Natsuki, I was always scared she'd just judge me about some things. It seems like Sayori understands me. She's willing to accept my flaws. I'm not sure she understands how great of a friend she is. Right to the main trail. The trees are surrounding us, hiding us from the blazing rays of the sun. The air smells of plants and humidity. Something I never get to experience at home. Somehow the smell is familiar. I can't put my finger on what it reminds me of though.
Alright, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I said that this might be the last time I record and do this, but I think because the weekend, I think I might just do it. I think I might continue this. I will definitely continue this. It was just getting boring before because I was reading the same stuff, but this is the weekend, and since we're not going with the protagonist, we get to read all brand new dialogue and brand new stuff, and I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did like it, then please smash that like button. It'd be really appreciative. Also, subscribe for brand new content, and as well as for more future stuff, and as well hit that notification bell so that way you guys don't ever miss a single video that I upload to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.